All right, so I did this in London, a few other places around first. Who here is running an ICO, was interested in running an ICO, is in the middle of it, hands up. All right, now, which one of you is taking anti-money laundering and source of funds checks with your ICO seriously? Hands back up. I think most of you are lying. Okay, I'm here to highlight a huge problem and how we're solving it. I'm a co-founder of Coinfirm. Some stuff about us. Generally, we're recognized as if not the global leader when it comes to regulatory technology solutions for crypto, most notably through the Coinfirm AML KYC platform. This is a blockchain agnostic platform, and currently we are the only provider of this sort of service and solution for the token industry. So what's going on with all these ICOs that are happening? These are some of the real use cases that are happening with some of our clients. One, for example, a well-known London-based ICO raised $20-something million. I knew the guys before, so I'm talking to them. I say, hey, you should do those AML and source of funds checks. Okay, they said, well, listen, the regulator's not totally requiring it yet, et cetera, et cetera. I said, okay, buddy, I'll talk to you soon. A few months later, they come back. They say, you know what, guys? We want to do that AML source of funds check to protect ourselves from the regulator, and can you help us get a bank account? See, what's happening in this ICO space is not just that people aren't doing the proper checks around this to protect themselves from the regulatory end. Because no matter what the SEC is saying, AML, source of funds, is a global standard in the traditional economy. And this same standards are being applied to the crypto economy. EU already put it in their 5th AML directive. So you're not only taking a risk from the regulatory end, but the question is, what are you going to do with those funds? Where are you going to put them? What bank is going to accept them? What traditional company accept them? Pretty soon the crypto economy is not going to accept them because they're going to be falling under the same standards. So what we do at Coinfirm is not just work with ICOs like yourself, cryptocurrencies like Dash, Neo, etc., but we also work directly with financial institutions around the world for using our platform to provide that layer, or what I like to call the bridge, between the crypto blockchain economy and the mass and traditional one. And we do this through automating the process. So not only do we build that bridge, but we're revolutionizing how compliance is done overall. Instead of an expensive, inaccurate, ineffective, inefficient manual process, traditional industry under 2% effectiveness. If you have a crypto-based ecosystem, a public blockchain-based ecosystem with our platform, our layer on top of it, you take that effectiveness into the upper 90 percentiles. So what we're doing, we're taking data off blockchain. Once again, we're blockchain agnostic, crawling web, deep web Tor, getting data from partners and clients, pushing it through 200 proprietary algorithms and risk flagging scenarios that are built on the highest global banking grade standard. So what comes out at the other end are the actionable data sets you need right away to make informed decisions. Do I accept these funds? Do we return these funds? Okay? This is actually a quote. This is moving way too fast, by the way, compared to that. This is a quote actually from our CEO. I understand the values that sit at the core of crypto. I share some of them, okay? But at the end of the day, we have to do the proper checks and live within the proper rules of society as they exist today. When the financial crisis happened, it didn't collapse, okay? The slides moved pretty fast. This is actually the first time on like a big global stage where we're announcing 2 new blockchains minimum we're integrating this year. We work directly with these teams on this integration and providing our layer into their ecosystem so they can be legitimate, transparent, trusted, and acceptable in the traditional mass economy. First one is Neo. So if you know anything, Neo is pretty much going to be the government-sanctioned ICO platform for China. So we're working directly with Neo. We'll be doing some global events with them soon. Second one is RSK, otherwise known as Rootstock. So they're bringing kind of the scalability and smart contract aspect to the Bitcoin ecosystem. So this is where blockchain agnosticism comes in extremely importantly, whether you're a token sale being built on Neo, whether you're being built on Stellar, or you're being built on Ethereum. No matter what you're doing, you want to be a legitimate entity in the crypto space and build a legitimate business in this space, you have to apply these standards, no matter what the SEC is saying, whether you're a utility or whether you're a security. These are global standards and societal standards that exist today. Because if you don't do them, you're risking the regulatory aspect, so you can tank your whole project doing that. And the second thing is, what are you going to do with the funds? Okay? I hope I gave you at least a quick red pill on how you should be approaching this aspect and why this is actually recognized as the largest roadblock and problem when it comes to mass adoption of crypto and blockchain. Thanks, everyone.